Bonegilla might seem a strange name to many Australians, but it's not strange to its original Indigenous inhabitants. Nor is it strange for a very different group from faraway lands, the displaced persons of World War II from Eastern Europe, Hungarians, Poles, Czechs, Lithuanians, Latvians and Estonians, among many others. After war, the Holocaust, the German Nazi horrors, the Soviet gulags, the changed borders of East European countries, many millions had nowhere to go. Where did the displaced persons go? Some ended up coming to this strange place in the bush called Bonegilla, the largest migrant camp in Australia's history. To Bonegilla from Somewhere tells the story of my parents, two displaced persons, Bogdan Skowronski from Poland, who had fought the German Nazi occupation as a child in the Warsaw Uprising, and Valery Kluchniaka from Latvia, who barely escaped arrest by the Soviet invaders. They were typical DPs, those desolate, unheard, unwanted victims of Yalta, that agreement which appeased Stalin and ushered in a changed geopolitical world. But what about the ordinary people? Bonegilla existed because of Yalta and all that preceded it. We can see its effects on those who came to this camp, like Bogdan and Valery. In this strange place of long fibro huts, they met and married, and it's here that I spent the first 5 years of my life. It was a world on its own. It was a kind of Eden for me when I remember it, a strange melange of European manners, eucalypts and possums. It was a kind of strange Eden because it was filled with muted sadness, but it was also a place of hope. Bonegilla was a place of beginnings, midpoints and endings. It was a place where lines of history intersected, where pasts and futures, hopes and dreams met, entwining and encircling each other for years to come. The memories of Bonegilla have a hold on the former residents, like a dream, like a haunting melody that doesn't go away. And so it was for me. But why? Why was it such a strange place? Why did it have this hold on people? Why did it seem like a riddle wrapped inside a mystery, inside an enigma? That's the question I tried to search and explore. Because beneath the surface of Bonegilla and these long huts and dormitories, fibro places, lay a lot of very dark, important movements of the 20th century. A lot of the geopolitical history and its major events took form in Bonegilla. And it was little understood then and barely understood now. But I had to search because the mystery was already revealing itself in the ordinary lives of the people who lived there at the time. And I think that it is the key to understanding much of the major events on several continents and the geopolitical context of that time in the 20th century. Why did people who passed through it remember it forever? To Bonegilla from Somewhere looks inside this mystery and inside the lives of some people who came from somewhere and from somewhere to Bonegilla.